Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dave from netcodesource.com. I'm a little under the weather, so excuse me if I sound a little bit strange, but today we're going to be going over VERYGAMES' retake A setup on Mirage, and what they do, and what's important, and why it works. They did this against NIP at the SLTV to beat them on Mirage. I think they beat them like 16-6, actually. I think they won like 15 rounds in a row or something crazy like that. So, they had a really great performance versus them. And the majority of the rounds they won through this setup. So, let me show you guys exactly what they did. Now, you're going to have one person CT spawn. They had Scream here. And at the start of the round, this guy is going to simply smoke up a ramp. Kind of spam it a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. Kind of show presence. You can even go like, you might not want to go back past here. And then you're going to end up wanting to go back to CT spawn and watch the A ramp and call if they ever take A. Okay? Now, you're going to have two guys come over here. They had Existence and MBK do this. At the start of the round, they crossed and they boosted one up this vent room. MBK was in the vent room, Existence stayed window room. Ended up coming back like this, and periodically you'll see him throw flashes like so.
Deploying flashbang.
And then peek. And the guy in the window room, and this guy, the vent room and the window room, it's very crucial that you two both save your smokes. Under no circumstances do you want to use your smokes. Okay? Because you're going to need them for the retake A if they take A bomb site. Now, the other two guys are going to be the guys going towards B. Now, they had Smith and Shocks do this. Smith would come like so, and he'd throw a smoke for Shocks. And Shocks would simply come up here and play like this. And then he could save his smoke, and then when they execute, he could resmoke. So you're going to have one guy up here playing around Hulk, and then the guy who threw the smoke for him is going to go on Catwalk. Now, this player on Catwalk, he could do whatever he wants. He could help Cat, and then if they start calling upper, he's going to come over here, and he's going to fight them at upper B. You essentially have complete Cat control, complete B control. There's no way they're ever going to win the round towards B. Okay? Now, if they come B, you simply shut it down, you win the round, right? This guy Cat will hold Cat, who's in the vent room. These two guys will crossfire from upper, and you guys should be able to win the battles here and easily win the round. Now, the question is, what do you do when they come A? Well, when they come A, what you want to have is, you want the vent guy to come down here, come through so, like so, and you guys need to clear out middle. The guy who's on Cat needs to come and he needs to push, and he needs to go across here. You need to clear all of this, and he could even push very aggressively, come over here and clear green bin, because generally when people take A, they're going to have smokes up anyways, so you could take a hard clear like that. And then when you're coming back, make sure they're not underpass, and check like this. Now, the vent room player and the window room player, after you clear out and make sure there's no flankers, they're going to go like so. And they're going to throw these smokes. One of them will throw a smoke like this. And another one will throw a smoke like this. So there's going to be nothing for you to die from a ramp. So that's why the guy in the vent room and the guy in the window room do not want to use your smokes under any circumstances, because you need to throw those smokes for the retake. Okay? Now, the next guy that we didn't talk about was the B player. That B player, when they start taking it, he's simply going to go through spawn, and he's going to meet up with your CT spawn guy. So you're going to have 2 CT spawn, and then you're going to have 3 around connector or jungle for the retake. Okay? Now when you're retaking, you simply want to throw some good flashbangs, maybe off this box. Maybe throw one into halls and retake. You're going to have 2 guys coming up through spawn. Then you're going to have 2 guys coming through here, the connector. And you usually want one guy kind of just staying up here, making sure nobody comes out of halls. And if they come out of halls, you're going to get that kill. And then you could come up here, you can kill the guys here, etc., 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 etc. Okay? Now, VERYGAMES did this to great success. But this is one of those setups where it's going to take a lot of time to get good at. You're going to have to run this consistently. You're going to have to run this a lot, and you're going to have to struggle with it at first, because it's one of those things that's pretty tough to get good at. It's not going to be something you're going to be able to implement immediately and have it work. Now, that's not to say this setup doesn't have any counters, because it definitely does. Okay, now the way you want to counter this is two different ways. You can either counter it by simply going up A and taking it with minimal smokes, one CT spawn smoke, and then one smoke connector, and then flashbangs and take it. That way you're going to have extra smokes to re-smoke CT spawn and hold CT spawn from here. Easy, easy, easy kills if they come through that CT spawn smoke. And you could also re-smoke the connector. If you do that, you're probably going to win the round as tees. The next way that you could stop it is by smoking, flashing, blah, 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 getting the bomb down, and getting the bomb down here. And if you get the bomb down here, you could have super, super late lurks. And with those super late lurks, you could easily clutch, even if you're in like a 1v3 or something like that, by going up catwalk really late in the round when they're trying to defeat and just killing them. So those are the two ways to stop this setup. But it's extremely difficult to stop this setup. And the reason being is that you don't know they're playing a retake A. You know, a lot of the time you might not think they're playing a retake A. And then you try stopping it with minimal smokes and flashes and the hard lurk. But then bam, they're playing A. They have two guys around balcony. You know, they have a guy around jungle and connector. And you're just simply going to lose that round every single time if that's the case. Now let's go ahead and show you this setup in action. So Nip has Force taking middle control and everybody else setting up for an A-pig. As you can see, they have Shock's upper, Existence in the window room, MBK in the vent room, Smiths around catwalk, and Scream playing a retake at A. Nip's going to be throwing their smokes over, Scream's going to be calling it. You can see all the nades coming out. Now they're simply playing a retake. MBK, as I discussed, is going to push all the way towards the middle to clear this out and make sure there's no lurker. Shox is making sure there's no B lurker. Bomb's planted, so they're going to try to clear out the lurks and then come back. They've already cleared out connector. And now you're going to see Existence and MBK throw their smokes. MBK just threw his. Existence is going to throw his. Now they can't be killed from A-Ram. Effectively neutralizing two of the players. They watch the Hall guy, that's an easy kill. The balcony guy's an easy kill. And look at that, just a clean, fast retake. Really, they just had no chance, Nip did, because they didn't set up correctly. Again, the way to stop that is to have super aggro lurks and plant here, or have extra smokes after your initial smokes fade to get the bomb down. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys have a good understanding of what they're doing, what their goals are, what beats it, etc. And thank you guys for watching. This has been Daze from netcodesource.com. Peace out.